That there's going to be a civil war?
If they keep taking away our rights and the Chinese move in, then we'll have a civil war.
Do you think that the Trump side would be more like the North or like the South?
More like the North.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In what way?
We're on the side of good.
And you think the South was on the side of
Evil.
evil?
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a situation like the Civil War.
Eventually.
What side would you be on? North or South?
Look at my mask. That should tell you.
You'd be the Confederate side.
Absolutely.
When the late Shelby Foote appeared on Ken Burns' Civil War PBS documentary, he said, "I think the North fought the war with one hand behind its back." He added, "I don't think the South ever had a chance to win that war." Keep that in mind as I choose to entertain the idea of another civil war against my better judgment. Now back to the clip from The Good Liars. I don't know what this first person meant when she said, "if they keep taking away our rights," but this video was recorded early on in 2021, so I'm assuming she means COVID testing mandates and prevention measures like wearing a mask and social distancing. And I'm going to act like I didn't hear her say anything about the Chinese moving in. As for the Trump side being the good side and winners and more like the North, I don't know. I can only base this off of results, and he lost a popular vote twice. Plus, from what I see, Trumpers often put his flag next to those of Nazis and Confederates, losers from previous wars. Is it not weird that the North's flag would be the US flag, by the way? It's funny, or sad, that what defeats this Trumper's ideas is that another Trump supporter would undoubtedly be Confederate, so would they fight each other? This isn't to say that a new civil war would be regional. According to Barbara F. Walter, a political science professor at the University of California at San Diego, she says extremists could be leading the U.S. toward a modern-day civil war, although it's unlikely. Barbara F. Walter, who wrote How Civil Wars Start and How to Stop Them, has spent years studying civil wars, investigating risk factors, the difficulties of resolution, and approaches to ending the conflicts, according to this article from Business Insider. Walter told the Washington Post that several patterns began to emerge, two of which proved to be highly predictive. The second risk factor being, according to Walter, when people in unstable democracies begin to organize political parties along the lines of racial, religious, or ethnic identity, not completely dissimilar from many members of the Republican Party stooped towards embracing white supremacy in recent years. It's worth noting that she said the U.S. isn't headed toward a North versus South war with countrymen fighting one another in the fields. Instead, the country is at risk of insurgency, a form of civil war, according to Walter. Insurgencies tend to be more decentralized and are often fought by multiple, sometimes competing, sometimes coordinating groups. These extremists historically target infrastructure and civilians, using domestic terror and guerrilla warfare. Anyways, with news that Alabama is pretty much an underdeveloped country and red states have a worse homicide rate and firearm death rate, and southern states rely on surpluses from blue states, China can't do worse for the Confederacy than they've done for themselves.
Okay, let's talk about revolution. The term has been thrown around a lot the past few days, and I don't mean to be offensive or controversial when saying this, but America is in no way ready for a revolution. Let me explain. This country is messed up a lot. But I just want to remind you, you weren't screaming revolution when the Muslim ban happened. You weren't screaming revolution when a grocery store in a black neighborhood was shot up. You weren't screaming revolution when you found out recently that prisoners can't bring new information to court if they were wrongfully convicted. Americans are not like-minded enough for a revolution.
Stunning images and videos have been coming out of Sri Lanka recently, where protesters overtook the president's mansion in a remarkable show of force from people who have been abandoned by their government. Political instability has led clearly to unprecedented levels of mass action in the face of corruption, food and medical scarcity, and government elites caring more about their reputations than feeding their people. These images look so foreign to us as Americans because it seems like we are so divided on seemingly every issue, from women's rights to racism and gun violence, that a similar fight against political corruption seems unthinkable. Now, this isn't to say that we need this type of revolution, or even that all revolutions are good. I mean, although it was hardly a revolution, think about January 6th and how dangerous the US would be right now had the Capitol rioters had any more success than they did. There's much more to be seen about Sri Lanka, that having a revolution does not necessarily make a country better off.